This charred wooden structure in the Japan area is what is left of the place once called home to Delvorine Reyes and her children for almost a decade. Just after 6 on Friday evening, a fire broke inside one of the bedrooms before it consumed the entire house. The children were not at home and their mother was still at work when the fire started. Police and firefighters responded shortly after. By the time firefighters got into operation and extinguished the blaze, all had been lost.
The fire occurred on Friday, the 25th, at about 6:20. Ladyville police responded to the scene at the fire on Japan area, Ladyville. Upon their arrival, they saw a wooden structure 3 feet off the ground, about 30 by 20 feet, engulfed in flames. The fire service arrived, however, most of the house had already been consumed by the fire.
Marie Gongora has lived next door to Reyes and her 4 young children for the past 8 years. Gongora says she was inside her shop when she was alerted by the smell of burning varnish.
I smell like varnish burning. I said, I hope it's not something bad or somebody will dead have varnish, that bad thing. So we stay there. She gone sit down in the sofa and I sit down. And I sit down right there, and when I look through the window, I see smoke. And I run to the door, I say, Carol, Doreen house, the born girl. Then I run out here, and then I halak, I see 2 child and my sister. I say, Melissa, Brian, at our house, the born boy, come.
Gongora ran out of her house screaming for help. She says that while other residents came out to the scene, they felt helpless because they couldn't save anything.
I made a rush, we got towards the house, and when my little grandson grabbed me, said, no, granny, one girl standing in, and I did holler out for the neighbor. Well, woman come out, but we couldn't do nothing. Then they called for the fireman, and it take long, and when he come, they have to get ready, and meantime the fire, it blaze. I start to shout and I cry, and I'm ashamed to say it, because I have heart for all of my neighbor.
Now, we understand that it's 5 people that lived in there, Ms. Doreen and her 4 children, and everything was lost.
Everything lost, everything. Only a small gas tank like that left. Nothing more. No clothes, no nothing. No bed.
When we checked with the National Fire Service, the details about the fire had not been forwarded to headquarters. But according to police, officials are in the process of determining if the fire was deliberately set.
We are in that process as we speak. The inspectors from the fire service have not determined that so far.
And no one was hurt during the fire?
No one was hurt, only material damages.
Was the house insured?
It wasn't.
Duane, Moody for News 5.